All right, McLovin has a hot take on the Mavs. McLovin, you ready to give it to Reggie?
Yeah, so watching last night, the ball moved a lot more, and Porzingis was featured more without Luka Doncic in the game. Maybe he should handle the ball less. Maybe his usage numbers should go down to help everybody else.
This is why you're probably in the back row next to Todd. Absolutely not. That's one of the craziest things I've ever heard, McLovin.
We have a stat that he's 10-2 when he shoots less than 20 times and 7-6 when he shoots more than 20 times. And
Are you talking about
Luka Doncic?
Doncic?
Right.
We are talking about one of the faces of the NBA over the next 10 years. And the way the game is played today, you've got to have a ball-dominant either point guard, which I'm considering Luka is now since he plays point for them, and how he controls the game. He controls pace, style. He can shoot from deep. He sets everyone up on this team. If you took him off the ball, number one, who's going to handle it for the Mavs?
Jalen Brunson.
Who?
I think Jalen Brunson. Or Rick Brunson, not Jalen Brunson.
Really?
He was great last night. Well, name the ball-dominant point guard that's won a title, Reggie. Who's won the title with that formula? The Harden style. It hasn't happened. You have to pass the ball.
They pass the ball enough. They do. I think the ball has to be in Luka's hands. It does.
But the Warrior style and the Raptors last year, you got to move the ball around. This whole trend towards a 101 is alarming me as a purist.
As a basketball purist, I can see that, but they do have a flow offense. It just so happens the ball is in Luka's hands 80 to 90% of the time.
I like the ball in his hands. I like the ball in his hands. I know that you can look at the numbers there, McLovin, and think that they're a better team when he doesn't shoot as much. But you can still have the ball in his hands, and so he can still be ball dominant. But they could still, if he shoots a little less, they could be a little better. But I still want the ball in his hands.
Is McLovin comparing Doncic's game to Harden? Because I have a feeling that's what you're.
No, he is.
Absolutely not.
Tons of threes, gets to the line a million times a game, handles the ball all the time. What's not the same? Aren't they both in top 3 in three-point attempts and foul shots?
I don't think that they have the same game. And I think, in my opinion, I think Doncic is the more willing passer. I think Harden wants to score the basketball. That's his primary thing. And then when they triple team him, that's when he throws an alley-oop to Capella or finds those guys in the corner. I think Doncic looks to get other people involved.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune into Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV. Stream for free on BR Live or download the Dan Patrick Show app.